Hello there, everyone. It is the Tomica unboxing, and today, yes, we are finally gonna talk about the Tomica's premium Honda Civic Type R. It has been a week since I want to review this car, but I didn't get my hands on it because I get a set of one the 720S. So yeah, here we are with these two cars, the Honda Civic Type R, same as both are the same car but with different colors. This is some kind of special thing. I can read about Japanese, not quite. Some I can, but I cannot read all of the Japanese. So yeah, this is like this. The box is like normal Tomica premiums like this. Yeah. So in this video, I'm gonna review it, and I'm gonna say about what I am disappointed with this car. Yes, I am quite disappointed with this casting, same as the Senna one, as I said before, but it's even worse, not gonna lie. So first off, we can see this car right here. I'm not gonna open the yellow one because it's literally the same one. I didn't see any another defect or something on the car, so I'm just gonna use the white one as a example for how disappointed I am to this car. So in this car, the front looks nice. They have the transparent headlights, the logos right here, and some black things. Yeah, something. It's actually nothing too bad right here. It's actually precise. To the next, the side of the car, we can see the Civic Type R's right here. We can open the doors. However, if you can see it here, you can actually see the other side of the car. Just like the Tomica RAV4, this is like smaller gap, but the RAV4 has even a bigger gap on the here, which is not even realistic at all. But I don't know why they did it, but it just doesn't make any sense. And the rim, they're quite ugly. You know, if you take a look at this car, it's actually black. They didn't make the whole black, which they made the whole car, made the whole rim white, which is not what I expected to be. It's kind of ugly for some reason. Look at it. Just a little bit ugly. Yeah. So, yeah, that's actually the side of the car. Moving on to the back, nothing really stands out or ugly. It's just fine. So the exhaust pipe is detailed, which is it's detailed, and it's silver in this side, and then the doors here and the rims is just like that. It's quite ugly. I don't like it. Moving on top of the car, nothing really special, just the top of the EK9. However, the back window is actually out of my expectation. Bad. Look at it! Look at it! Why did they make it like this? Just make it like the attachment hole. Make it exposed very, everyone can see it. That you are actually attachment with the bottom of the car, which is look very, very irritating and very noticeable to us, which doesn't make it look any better as usual. Also, if you can see some of here, you can see there's some hole in here, which is the panel gap between the plastic and the other part of the car, which is quite big. The gap is actually quite big. You can actually see it from this camera. And yeah, here's the hole right here, literally right here. And yeah, I don't think they did a really good job on panel gap, the gap, but I think they did their best. I think, yeah. So not only that, the car's height is quite, I don't quite like the car's height. If you take a look here, if you just I mentioned before, there's some gap right here, and the base here actually quite thick on the the height. It's quite high. It makes it looks like it's a very high car. It's very high. If you hold it like this, you even think that this is even a Civic Type R. I thought it's the damn Civic Type R SUV. or a crossover if you're telling me about that. But I don't know what that is. But if you just put it on a box or something, it looks still a bit higher. But if you look it from here, it's okay. But if you look at it horizontally, just a bit. The right is a bit high, much higher than I expected. This just doesn't really look any good to me. So in the interior, it is red, nothing special at all. And the detailed seat, which is not too bad. They did anything like the steering wheel and stuff, which is acceptable for this price tag of the car. However, the interior has a damn hole. And the the pedal, which is the gas pedal and the brake and the clutch pedal, they actually have a hole in it. You can see it right here. You can see there's something right inside here. I think they actually connected to here. The wheel. Where is it? Let me see. Yeah, cover the hole. No, it is not quite, but they did make a hole. I think it's from the headlight. Let me try covering the headlight. Yes, this is the headlight. This is the damn headlight. Why are they doing this? This is actually a hole. And going through all the way here. I've never seen such a thing in diecast. Except this. Even Hot Wheels will make holes if they have opening doors. And this side of the passenger side too. You can see a hole right there. And it just go for the hole. I mean, you might think, oh, because this thing is is blocking, so the center console is blocking this thing to go in. But if you take a look, okay, so the hole is right here, and if you take a look at here, this thing doesn't even touch the hole. Like it didn't even cover the damn hole. If you cover it, you can still see the hole right here. So why are they doing the hole here? Maybe cost cutting? I have no idea. But they did it anyways, and I don't like it. This is not even realistic at all. I mean, the interior, the exterior is okay. I'm fine with it. With this price, like 50 Hong Kong dollars is fine. But why do you make a hole in the interior? I have no idea at all. They just did it there. And yeah, I'm not really satisfied about the interior. Yeah, for this time. I mean, Tomica, they're just like Auto Art, making things, a bit cheaper and cheaper. But actually, the price tag is actually getting a bit more expensive. You get what I mean. Compared to Hot Wheels, they really just don't give a shit about the details, but they're selling it cheap for like 20 HKD, which I'm fine. The CP value is actually quite okay with them. But this is like 50 Hong Kong dollars, which is not a small number for a 1/64 car in this market. And you can actually buy a Hot Wheels Premium in like $50 or even like 10 to 20 more. You can actually just buy any of them, the Hot Wheels Premium, except for some very rare model like the Agera R, the RWB 930, those like that. That's actually quite rare. And they are going over for like 100, but this is like 50. You can buy many stuff for $50. Like some set of the Japanese historic, like the Skyline pickup truck, the Cosmos board, that doesn't cost too much, like 70 or 60, but they actually got like metal base, better rims, and have rubber tires, and whole car feels a lot heavier, which makes if the car feels heavier, they actually make us like that car is a bit more quality. You get what I mean? Like in the last podcast, I talked about like the composite of the Auto and the diecast version of the Auto, and the diecast version actually let me feel a bit like more expensive and more valuable than a cheap composite light car. And if you can see, this two is actually the same size. I mean, it's the same weight. Like, this is a Hot Wheels for $20, and it feels like a Hot Wheels. And this, a Tomica Premium, it feels like a Hot Wheels with door opening and suspension. That's actually all. I cannot think of anything more than a Hot Wheels with the opening door. But it's actually cost more. Like, literally costs like 2 times and like $10 more than the damn Hot Wheels. I don't think it is really worth. For me at least, I don't think about you. I don't know about you guys. I'm not like. I own a Tomica Vintage Civic Type R, but I'm not gonna compare this to the Tomica Vintage, but that's not even fair at all, because you know that costs about 100 Hong Kong dollars, in this 150, even 200. This one's like 50, and I'm not gonna look at make a comparison with these two. It's absolutely not fair at all. So I'm simple. I'm just gonna compare a 50 to a $20 car. And this car, I know they got like plastic headlight, which is nice, but if you take a look at this CRX, they got no like details. I know they got no details, but for $20 they got taillights right here, and they got a CRX logo. $20 only, and you got like these kind of details, which is not really a bad thing in the Hot Wheels, but. Moving on the side here, they buy a $50 cars. I know you got suspension, you got opening doors, you got like some details, but not very much. And the proportion of the car is not even real. The car is too high. The interior is not correct. They have hole in it, and the back windows actually have some attachment hole, which is not I expected. And yeah, this is not really I want to see in Tomica Premium Light going on. Starting from the F40, I start hating Tomica for a long time already. They're not making cars that which make us exciting. They're not making cars that which is precise. They're not making cars that's like detailed very much. They just got worse every time there is a new car, and every car they made is boring as hell. Except for this EK9 in the FC, I think this is okay. This is an okay choice, but. If you take a look at the Q&A video, I don't like them making, the Corolla wagon skyline. Why? Take a look at the Hot Wheels. Like here, we can have I have a 50, an FD, an R32, an SRX, and 991. This is some cool cars which many people actually want them, except for a damn Corolla wagon. So yeah, maybe I talked a bit too far. Sorry for that. So this is today's review on this car. Maybe I should give a score of them. A duck score. I'm gonna call it a perf score. Someone called National. I'm Percy score. Okay, so I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10. Just a pass 5 out of 10, because they got suspension, they got opening power, that's fair enough. They got details, fair enough. But there's something that's not what I expected to be. There's some bad things going on in this car. So I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 10 of this car score of Percy score. This is terrifying. So yeah, see you in the next video of, I don't know, another 1 to 18 review or other cars review. Be sure to subscribe, I guess. No, actually don't do it. You want to die if you do that. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye.